No Luka, no LeBron. It's a good thing he's him in Lakerland. Austin Reaves had himself a night. We're going to head to Minnesota where the Lakers were visiting the Timberwolves. No Anthony Edwards in this one either. Perk, it's been quite the week for Austin Reaves. He came in, he had 41 points, he had 51 points, but last night he had a little help from Jake LaRavia.
Absolutely, but look at this pass right here. Doesn't that remind you of Luka, Braun, AD, Braun, that full court awareness? That's what you call greatness.
And Austin loving it as well. Next possession here, the Lakers in transition. Reaves, this connection again, Perk.
I know, look at the spacing, the spreading of the floor, the driving kick. Nice little move right there off the one leg, little dirt catch.
So let's go to fourth quarter now. The Lakers lead 102-89. Austin Reaves drives, connects again with LaRavia. Drains the three. Jake LaRavia finished with a game, 27 points, 10 of 11 shooting. Anthony Edwards and a fan could not believe it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, Janae.
I know. Well, they know him now.
Yeah, if you don't know now, you know.
The scouting report, but that backcourt was cooking. Austin Reaves, he was facilitator, but also, you watch right here, the T-Wolves started sniping back.
Yeah, they started to really close this game, and Anthony Edwards loving it. The Lakers, have you met a closeout? Come on, fam. What are we
A lot of
doing
people
here?
were nervous at this point. They were getting the looks that they needed to. The Lakers defense, a little sus down the stretch. But then, you know what that calls for later on? A little bit of a hero.
And
Right.
Julius Randle was cooking all night, what you call big boy.
He was asking for ice
Oh.
balls. He wanted the ball. He wanted the matchup. He wanted the smoke.
Underrated bag.
So what do the Lakers need? I need a hero. Austin Reaves. Guy you want with the ball in his hands, drives.
Splits the screen and roll.
Tough
Nice
little
little
floater.
feathery touch.
And look
Off
at the
the wrong
celebration,
foot, too.
Yeah.
This is a Lakers team that's happy for each other's success. That's a good sign.
We love to see it. Lakers win 106-105. Reaves had 28 points. Here he was after the game. But before that, he joined some elite company. He hit a buzzer beater in a game where he racked up 25 points and 15 assists. Magic Johnson was the first player ever in NBA history to do it against the Suns in 1989. And nearly 20 years later, LeBron pulled off the hat trick. He capped off a 37 and 15 and 10 night with a game winner over Jimmy Butler at the buzzer. And then there was Austin Reaves. That's it. That is the list. Janae, how was it that Reaves was able to get this done down the stretch? We got to take one more look at this shot here. So impressive.
I feel like anytime we have a game winner, a buzzer beater in the NBA, we got to do something. So I'm asking you guys to tell me, like, what should we do? Should, like, jump? Something crazy, because it was wild. With 1:45 left in the third, the Lakers were up by 20. And then after a huge T-Wolves run, they were down by 1 with 10 seconds left. Then Austin I'm Him Reaves with his first buzzer beater. Let's break it down. So they knew what they wanted, the Lakers. They wanted a switch. That's why Rudy Gobert is ringed right here. He does a good job going up against Jayden McDaniels, who's also a great defender, but the switch is coming. So Austin is going to bait it. Good screen by DeAndre Ayton. Now, when you have a big out there, you split the screen. It doesn't matter that he's a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, but watch Dante DiVincenzo right here. He thinks he's going to go all the way to the rim. He goes for the charge. Last minute, hits the floater. It was a beautiful shot by Austin Reaves, understanding the game. What this showed me was his basketball IQ. And y'all, Austin Reaves, he's having a generational start. He is the second NBA player in NBA history to average 40 points and 10 assists on 50, 40, 90 shooting. The only other person that got that type of numbers, that type of production, they made a nickname for him. Dame Time, Damian Lillard. Great start for AR.
Okay, so the nickname is, the bank is then open. People need one for AR, right? They may have seen this buzzer beater go down after midnight on the East Coast, but that didn't keep social media, the praise from pouring in. Some people may be surprised what they're seeing from Austin Reaves, but you know who's
my
not?
tweet made it up here.
Well, we had to blur out LeBron's. It's the only reason it's not up there. All right.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
All right,
Let's take a listen to Austin Reaves. He's not surprised.
I was with my mom's best friend. I was probably like 7, and I didn't even really play basketball yet. And she asked me what I wanted to do when I was older, and I said I wanted to play in the NBA. And I had played basketball in the yard and stuff. And she was like, because I played a lot of baseball, and she was like, you mean the MLB? And I was like, nah, I want to play in the NBA. And I don't know why I said it, because I didn't love the game at that point, but it was meant to be. And Yeah, I mean, it's obviously fun when you tie, but, you know, as low as you get sometimes, the struggle's fun too. You have to figure out how to get through it. You got to be a problem solver on the go. It's not easy. It's been a fun week, but you know, there's a lot of basketball to go.
There is, but we've been having fun watching it. Over the last 3 games, as we say hello to our senior writer, Brian Windhorst, Austin Reaves, we've seen the scorer, we've seen Austin Reaves, the facilitator, we've seen Austin Reaves, the finisher. Perk, what's the most impressive part?
Everything. Underrated defender. We know he can put the ball in the bucket. We respect his handle and his being able to create for others and himself. But I saw greatness last night. I saw greatness, and y'all didn't heard me over the last 4 or 5 years. What I always say about superstars, star players. When you're able to get yours and make others around you better. That's what we saw last night. Austin Reaves, the ultimate floor general, last night making guys around him better. LaRavia, career night. Rui Hachimura, cooking. DeAndre Ayton catching in his sweet spot with that feathery little 15-footer. Damn it, that's what I saw last night was great.
Well, I think the question becomes, Lakers fans are watching this, they're getting excited, and they think, all right, well, we're going to get Luka back, hopefully, as soon as next week. We're going to get LeBron back at some point in November. So, Brian, the void for him to fill these roles, it won't necessarily be there for long. How can Reaves sort of build off of this stretch when those two come back?
Well, they need to realize that they can run sections of the game through Austin Reaves, and that's what they're going to, I'm sure JJ Redick is going to do. The thing about this game that was so impressive to me, the entire Timberwolves game plan was set up against him. They put Jayden McDaniels, their 6'8", or their 6'10" defensive ace on him. That's the kind of treatment the other team's best player gets. And Reaves was getting trapped in this game. They were really trying to force him, and guess what? He didn't have a great shooting game. He was 9 of 24. McDaniels did a good job in this game, but he generated 24 assist opportunities. He went from being the guy who was going to score 40 or 50. They didn't want to let him do it, so he created for his teammates. Guys, that is what a superstar does. He takes what's given to him and he dominates whatever is given to him. That's how Luka plays. That's how LeBron plays. And this message that Austin is sending is that's how I can play too.
Brian, the most magical unlock of this game, this masterpiece by Austin Reaves, even though it wasn't perfect, was the fact that he unlocked DeAndre Ayton's game. To me, that's the most sustainable thing for Lakers' success. It's not just LeBron, Luka, Reaves. They need a big that could be productive, and we saw that in the short roll. DeAndre Ayton, 8 for 11, 17, and I think 10. Those are the types of plays that you need from your big. He was not timid. He was playing with force. He has some stomp in him, a little bit of stomp. That's what Perk's been wanting. So if DeAndre Ayton is able to be this confident, I mean, at points he was ducking in over Rudy Gobert, knocking down that hook shot. He had a beautiful touch in the mid-range. That's the DeAndre Ayton that will make the Lakers so much better, and you have to credit Austin Reaves for making his teammates
And again,
better.
look at those pocket passes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't DeAndre, keep rolling, I need you at the rim.
Short
no,
roll.
I've been watching film, and I saw with CP3, you like it in the short roll.
Right.
So, again, greatness to Austin.
And I don't know if Austin Reaves is a 25-point-per-game scorer when those two come back, but I do know since Luka debuted, Austin Reaves, Luka, LeBron all have averaged 20 and 5, right? That is what the Lakers need, along with DeAndre Ayton, for them to be able to keep pace in this very crowded Western Conference. All right, I think we can all agree that Reaves has dominated on the floor, and it has been so impressive to watch. But the biggest story in the NBA, it continues to develop. Hall of Famer and Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups were arrested a week